everyone. My name is Natapon Sanyaseri. I'm a junior in mechanical engineering at King Mongoose Institute of Technology, Lagabang. Today, I would like to talk to you about aircraft. My message today is that I would like to make you get the basic knowledge about aircraft. So, have you ever flown anywhere by plane?
เอาใหม่ครับขออันเก่าด้วยแบบไม่ต้องหมดรอบไม่เป็นไรสคริปต์เก่าอยู่ไหน
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Natapon Sonyaseri. I'm a junior in mechanical engineering at King Mongoose Institute of Technology, Lagabang. Today, I would like to talk to you about aircraft. My message today is that I would like to make you get the basic knowledge about aircraft. Have you ever flown anywhere by plane? Do you wonder how it flies? Okay, let's start with my presentation. My presentation is divided into three areas. First, I will bring you back to the history of the aircraft. After that, I will let you know about their parts and functions. And finally, I will tell you about how it flies. I will begin my presentation with the history of the aircraft. That back in 1905, the Wright brothers was the first person who created the first aircraft. They began to test their idea with a kite. They spent 3 years at Kitty Hawk in North Carolina, testing and learning about how gliders could be controlled. After that, they created the wind tunnel to test the shapes of the wings and the tails of the gliders. Then, in 1902, they returned to interest in a propulsion system. They created the Flyer 1, which was the first heavier than airplane, and it generated almost 12 horsepower. It left from the level ground to the north of Big Hill Riverview in North Carolina on December 17, 1903. They tested about 5 times, but it was a failure. But finally, on October 5, 1905, they created the Flyer 3 successfully. Wilbur Wright piloted it along of Perry at Dayton in Ohio until it ran out of gas. Now you already know about the history of the aircraft, and then I will explain to you about the parts and functions. The lorry aircraft has 4 main parts. The first part is fuselage. Fuselage is the main body of the aircraft. It carries all the weight. Another part is engines. They generate thrust force. In addition, wings. They generate lift force. And the last one is tail. It provides stability. Let me talk to you about the last part of my presentation. Do you know how aircraft flies? I will explain you easily. Commonly, aircraft can fly by 4 forces. The first force is thrust. Another force is drag. In addition, there are lift force and weight force. Okay, as you can see in the last previous animation of my presentation, I will explain you all of them. Thrust makes the aircraft move forward. On the other hand, drag slows the aircraft. And lift pushes the aircraft up, but weight pulls the aircraft toward Earth. Most aircraft are powered by jet engines. They have compressors, combustion chambers, fuel injectors, turbines, and nozzle. Let me explain to you about the process. First, the air flows into the compressors to be compressed into high pressure, and then the air flows into the combustion chambers, while the fuel is injected by the fuel injectors into the combustion chambers too. Here, burning fuel heats the air. After that, the air flows into the turbines to produce work. And finally, the air flows into the nozzle to increase its speed. This causes the aircraft can move forward. This picture is the example of the real turbojet engine. It was made in the United States in 1970 by General Electric. According to this picture, it is the model of the wing of the aircraft. To reduce the lift force, the air which passes over the top of the wing surface is faster than the air which passes at the bottom. So, this causes high pressure at the bottom of the wing surface and low pressure at the top. As a result, the aircraft can lift.
scroll ด้วยนะครับ scroll ผมถอดแล้วก็ใส่เครื่องมือใช่ไหมทำส่วนเครื่องสอน ไม่เป็นไรพูดต่อเลยครับจบนะครับ
In conclusion, please remember in three main things. First of all, you have already known that the first aircraft was created by the Wright brothers. And another one is, you also know that aircraft has four main parts. There are fuselage, wings, tail, and engines. And the last one you also know is that flying force of aircraft. There are thrust, drag, lift, and wedge. Okay, I hope you get the basic knowledge about aircraft from my presentation today. That's all of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
วัดธัญญาครับ